Good
Hello,
afternoon.
Professor.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon. Good to see you.
Hello.
Thank
Good to
you
see you
much
too.
for joining
Thank you.
us.
It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm Radosław Koszewski. Together with me, there are Marzena Bielecka. Marzena is a very experienced investor, was president of very important companies. Now is investing herself. Tomasz Grajewski is a member of the council of our foundation and a person who was involved in this initiative from the very beginning. Aleksandra, you have 5 minutes to present yourself, who you are and what do you want to do with the scholarship there and after you are back to Poland. Then each of us will have up to 3 minutes to ask you questions. After it, we have 1 minute for the feedback, and we finish the meeting.
All right. Thank you very much. Let me just say it's a pleasure to be here. I am very thankful for this opportunity and very excited about the incredible work that Queen Hedvig Scholarship Foundation is doing among academically gifted Polish teens. Our students that took part in the scholarship in previous years sang your praises. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aleksandra Hadryś-Williams and I am an English teacher at drugie liceum ogólnokształcące in Poznań. I teach English as a foreign language in the Polish curriculum and also English B in the IB diploma program. Since I am a firm believer in lifelong learning, 2 years ago, I qualified to teach English A as well, a course that, most simply put, focuses on fostering the skill of analyzing texts, both literary and non-literary. I have to say it's been a whirlwind journey that took me into analyzing comics, political cartoons, and infographics, to name just a few, but also helped me reignite my passion for reading. I believe that in times of fake news and so much misinformation, the ability to read critically is a crucial skill for young people to develop and one that will serve them throughout their lives. Another thing that I am particularly proud of professionally is TEDx Drugielo Poznań, a TEDx youth event that I have organized 4 times so far, each year with a new team of driven, talented, creative young individuals from my school. A TEDx event operates under a license from TED and it follows its motto, ideas change everything. I find it incredibly rewarding to be able to create a platform for Gen Zers to share ideas that matter to them, to spark meaningful conversations in our school community and make it possible for my students to develop their public speaking skills, organizational skills, and interpersonal skills. It is also a thrill for me to watch them flourish and to grow into more self-confident and mature young individuals. Actually, our next event is just around the corner next Friday on June 7th. So if you happen to be in Poznań, you are cordially invited to attend. In terms of my personal qualities, I am very well organized. I have the ability to work efficiently under pressure. I am a good communicator too. I believe that I have the skill to take initiative when necessary, but also take a back seat to let another take charge and to determine which is required in a given situation. I am flexible, I am enthusiastic, and I believe most importantly, I genuinely enjoy working with young people, getting to know them, learning about what matters to them, both within the school context and outside of it. In my teaching career, I have organized and co-organized student exchanges, for example, with the Netherlands or with Spain. In fact, just last Friday, I returned from a sightseeing trip to Paris in which 51 students from our school took part. So I think it's safe to say that I am an experienced traveler and a student group leader. In closing, let me explain why I think taking part in the Queen Hedvig Scholarship would benefit my professional development. In recent years, technology has made it possible for ideas to spread beyond what one person speaking to an audience in a room could achieve, just as the invention of print and then the radio, TV, and then the internet revolutionized the way information spread, so now have Google, Facebook, online video, and now also AI. In fact, I believe Google's motto is to make the world's knowledge searchable. And now ChatGPT has made it possible to ask very precise questions of the world's knowledge, a resource that I myself have taken advantage of when learning to analyze street art last year. These tools have accelerated and they have democratized learning, something that as a teacher I am very passionate about. And so just as working under TED's vision helped me grow as a teacher and as a person, I am convinced that the opportunity to visit Silicon Valley and witnessing firsthand this hub of innovation and knowledge will do the same. Finally, upon return, I hope to share the lessons learned with my school community, with students and teachers alike. Something that I really appreciate about the teaching staff in our school is that they are individuals committed to learning throughout their lives. So, pardon me, we often share ideas, we compare insights, we ponder about the future of education, as it is evident that schools, not only in Poland, but worldwide, have to adapt and evolve to better serve our students in these ever-changing times. So I sincerely hope that, should I be selected to participate in the scholarship, I will be able to enter these discussions with new ideas and energy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Tomasz, may I ask you for your question?
Yes, of course. Aleksandra, the students in Silicon Valley every day after all the meetings and visiting all the companies and places, they will be preparing the materials, information to share with those who couldn't join, like on Facebook or in Instagram or wherever. What do you think would be your contribution, or what kind of contribution do you think you could have to help them out?
Well, I happen to be fairly confident using social media like Facebook and Instagram. In fact,
you are not, you say? Or
I
you
am.
Are? Oh,
no,
you are.
I am.
Okay.
I am. I am a millennial, but of course, I know how to use these tools. In fact, I run a competition yearly in our school that I conduct solely through Facebook. So everything takes place on the online platform. I think I could be a help in terms of the language, given that I'm an English teacher. And I think students sometimes have problems choosing the most pertinent information. I think the natural inclination is to put it all in there. And I think the ability to choose just what's pertinent and what's necessary and what's relevant is an important skill as well. Something that I have been practicing with my TEDx students. So I think these are some of the things that I could bring to the table.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Marzena.
What are your expectations towards organizers, if any?
Well, I think you guys are doing an amazing job already, but I guess I would appreciate some information beforehand of what is expected of me as a group leader. I would like to be given a heads up about the places that we will visit and the people that we will meet, because I like to come prepared and know who I will be interacting with. If you had some information about the students that will be participating, because I think if I was to be able to connect with them prior to the trip, I think that would be tremendously helpful as well.
Marzena, you are muted.
I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Aleksandra, have you ever advised students on education and career development?
Now I have, but it's never an easy task. You know, it is a person's future that we're talking about, after all. But we do have students come to us to help them with the application process to many well-known universities such as Yale or Harvard or Cambridge, and universities in Poland as well. And I think they often struggle with the choice between what's expected of them or what would make a profitable career. and what their heart desires. And so these are very, I guess, delicate conversations that I have with them. I always encourage them to discuss things with their parents. I don't want to be overstepping my boundaries. But I think ultimately, from my personal experience, I would say that doing what brings you joy and doing what brings you satisfaction is what's going to make you happier in the long run, even if financially it's perhaps not as profitable. Sorry, could you repeat the question? I feel like I'm maybe getting off track.
That was the question. So you just answered my question.
All right. I just want to say that, especially now for Gen Zers, given the fact that we don't really know which professions will be relevant in, 10 years time, 20 years time, it is an ever increasing difficulty to advise them well. And I think what we can do is, instead of, I guess, guiding them, is to walk alongside them and just share the experience that we do have.
And Aleksandra, whom would you like to meet in the Silicon Valley if you had the chance to meet one person, any selected person really living in the Silicon Valley? Like
okay, well, I haven't done my homework as well as I should have, because I'm not going to give you names, but I would like to see some representatives of Google and Facebook. Facebook predominantly because
whom from Facebook, for example?
Well, Zuckerberg, obviously, but I don't think we'll be meeting him.
I'm not sure.
Why not? You'll never know.
Oh, okay, all right, that would be interesting. But I think with Facebook especially, it is a tool that I think was intended as a force for good, but we've seen it do quite a lot of damage as well. And so I guess to have the opportunity to speak to someone at Facebook, maybe some of the designers or some people who have been responsible for the vision, and be able to ask questions of them, that would be really interesting to me personally.
What would you ask Mark Zuckerberg if we happen to meet him?
Oh, gosh.
Very short question. Very short question.
Very short question. Okay. If you could change one thing about Facebook, what would it be?
Okay.
I wonder what he'd say.
Aleksandra, thank you very much. Tomasz, may I ask you for your feedback?
Of course, with a pleasure. I love the passion. I love the energy. I love the enthusiasm you showed to us, and then the experience definitely that you have organizing all the stuff. So keep the fingers crossed for you as well. So good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Marzena?
I must say that a part of the characteristics mentioned by my colleague, I value very much your interest in technology and ideas, to organize TEDx and so on. Being, VC investor, for me, it is bread and water, I don't know, something like that. So I really appreciate that and value very high. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And I must say that I have a problem because I'm not sure we have such big planes to accommodate all excellent teachers who are applying to our program. You are definitely among them, but please keep in mind that our opinion reflects only our opinion, and we are just giving some points in behalf of the commission. But then there will be the third stage of eliminations, collecting votes from all your friends, everyone who likes you, who admires what you, etc. Please be good at that. Okay. Because the competition among teachers, excellent teachers, best teachers from the whole Poland is extremely severe.
I can imagine.
But you are among top candidates. So once again,
thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the conversation. Thank you.
See you. Bye.
Thank you much. Good
luck. Bye.